The Western Conference spotlight was shining bright on February 20th, 2026, as the Denver Nuggets faced off against the Portland Trail Blazers in a thrilling showdown packed with playoff intensity and superstar talent. From the opening tip, this matchup promised fireworks, with the reigning contenders led by Nikola Jokić going head-to-head against a hungry Portland squad determined to make a statement on their home floor. The Nuggets came into this game looking to strengthen their position in the Western Conference standings, relying on their elite ball movement, efficient offense, and championship-level composure. Meanwhile, the Trail Blazers aimed to protect their court with high-energy defense, fast break opportunities, and explosive scoring from their rising stars. The arena was electric. The crowd loud, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. Every possession mattered. Every bucket shifted momentum, from deep three-pointers to powerful dunks and clutch defensive stops. This game delivered everything basketball fans love. Would Denver's experience and execution prove too much? Or could Portland pull off a statement win against one of the league's elite teams? Let's break down all the action from this unforgettable battle between the Nuggets and the Trail Blazers. The game tipped off with immediate intensity as the Denver Nuggets wasted no time establishing their offensive rhythm. From the very first possession, the ball movement was crisp, the spacing was perfect, and the execution looked sharp. Nikola Jokić controlled the tempo early, orchestrating the offense from the high post and finding cutters slicing through Portland's defense. His vision created two quick layups and an open corner three that set the tone for Denver's fast start. But the Portland Trail Blazers weren't backing down. Feeding off their home crowd energy, Portland responded with aggressive perimeter shooting and strong drives to the basket. Their guards pushed the pace, attacking before Denver's defense could get set. A pair of back-to-back three-pointers brought the arena to life and erased Denver's early lead. Midway through the quarter, the game turned into a scoring battle. Denver attacked inside with physical post-play, while Portland countered with transition buckets and second-chance opportunities. Defensive intensity also picked up, with both teams contesting shots and diving for loose balls in the final minutes of the quarter. Denver regained control with disciplined half-court execution. Smart shot selection and efficient finishing helped them close strong. As the buzzer sounded, the Nuggets held a slight edge, but the message was clear: this was going to be a high-scoring, back-and-forth fight. The second quarter began with both teams turning to their benches, and this is where momentum truly started to swing. Denver's second unit came in focused and energetic, applying defensive pressure that disrupted Portland's rhythm. Quick rotations and active hands forced turnovers, leading to easy fast break points that extended the Nuggets' lead. Meanwhile, Portland struggled briefly to find offensive flow, as shots and rushed possessions allowed Denver to capitalize. However, just when it seemed like the Nuggets were ready to pull away, Portland's bench responded in a big way. A spark off the bench brought renewed energy. With aggressive drives to the rim and a deep three-pointer that shifted momentum back toward the home team. The physicality increased as both squads battled for rebounds and loose balls. Every possession felt crucial. Denver relied on patience and smart decision-making, running their offense through Jokić once he returned to the floor. His ability to read double teams and deliver pinpoint passes reopened scoring lanes for his teammates. Portland, on the other hand, attacked with speed. They pushed the tempo after defensive stops and converted in transition, trimming the deficit possession by possession. A late quarter scoring run electrified the crowd and tightened the scoreboard. Heading into halftime, as the first half came to a close, neither team had full control. The game was balanced, intense, and full of momentum shifts, with both sides trading runs and big plays. The stage was perfectly set for a dramatic second-half showdown. The third quarter opened with a completely different level of urgency. And this is where the game truly shifted. Out of halftime, the Denver Nuggets came out locked in defensively, forcing tough shots and limiting Portland's second-chance opportunities. Their communication tightened, rotations were sharper, and that defensive focus quickly translated into offensive rhythm. At the center of it all was Nikola Jokić, who began to take over the game in signature fashion. Instead of forcing shots, he dissected the defense possession by possession. A soft mid-range jumper here, a perfectly timed backdoor assist there. He controlled the tempo like a true MVP. When Portland sent double teams, he calmly found open shooters. When they played him one-on-one, he punished them in the post. But the Portland Trail Blazers weren't done. Their response came through aggressive drives and fearless shot-making from beyond the arc. A quick 8-0 run midway through. The quarter cut Denver's lead and reignited the crowd. The pace quickened, and every possession felt heavier. The turning point came in the final 3 minutes of the quarter. Denver tightened up defensively and executed flawlessly in the half-court. A key block followed by a fast break dunk swung momentum back in their favor. By the end of the third, the Nuggets had built a solid cushion. Portland remained within striking distance, setting up a dramatic final quarter. The fourth quarter delivered exactly what fans hoped for: pure clutch basketball. With the score, Titan tension rising, both teams leaned on their stars and trusted their systems. The Trailblazers attacked early in the quarter, cutting into the deficit with confident perimeter shooting and strong finishes at the rim. Every bucket was met with a roar from the home crowd. Denver responded with poise. Instead of rushing, they slowed the pace and worked for high-quality shots. Jokić continued to orchestrate, drawing defenders and creating open looks for teammates. A critical three-pointer midway through the quarter silenced the arena and pushed the Nuggets, led back to multiple possessions. As the clock ticked under 5 minutes, the intensity reached its peak. Portland applied full-court pressure, trying to force mistakes. They managed a key steal that led to a transition layup, bringing the game within one possession. The momentum had shifted again, but championship composure made the difference.
Denver
Executed a perfectly timed pick-and-roll that resulted in an and-one finish, extending the lead. On the defensive end, they forced a tough contested shot in the final minute. With free throws sealing the outcome, the Nuggets closed the door in clutch fashion. When the final buzzer sounded, it was a hard-fought battle defined by adjustments, resilience, and superstar execution under pressure. The standout of this clash was undeniably Nikola Jokić, whose performance embodied dominance, poise, and basketball intelligence. He finished with a near triple-double, showing off his passing vision, post moves, and clutch shooting. Every time Portland tried to double-team him, found an open teammate, or made the perfect decision, proving why he remains one of the most versatile players in the league. Denver's supporting cast also stepped up at critical moments. Role players contributed timely three-pointers, hustled for rebounds, and provided defensive stops that swung momentum. Bench contributions were key in maintaining energy during Portland's runs, showing that Denver isn't just a one-man team, but a cohesive unit capable of adjusting under pressure. For the Trailblazers, several players shone despite the loss. Their guards were aggressive, attacking the basket and knocking down deep shots when it mattered most. Portland's resilience was evident in their constant push to trim Denver's lead, and their defensive efforts in the third quarter kept them within striking distance. While they fell short, performance highlights their potential and fight in the Western Conference. Statistically, Jokić led in points, rebounds, and assists, while Denver's other contributors combined for efficient shooting and impactful defense. Portland's key scorers also posted impressive numbers, but the Nuggets' balanced execution ultimately made the difference. This game was a showcase of star power, teamwork, and high-level strategy, delivering everything fans hope to see in a top-tier NBA matchup. The Denver Nuggets' victory over the Portland Trailblazers on February 20th, 2026, was a statement game that highlighted both star dominance and team cohesion. From explosive first-quarter action to clutch fourth-quarter finishes, this matchup had it all: momentum swings, high-intensity defense, and spectacular individual performances. For Denver, the win reinforces their position as one of the Western Conference's elite squads, demonstrating resilience, strategy, and depth. For Portland, the game showcased their fight and potential, offering key takeaways to improve and stay competitive moving forward as both teams look ahead. Denver aims to carry this momentum into upcoming matchups, while Portland will focus on adjustments and building consistency. Fans were treated to a thrilling basketball spectacle, a reminder of why the NBA remains one of the most exciting leagues in sports. This game will be remembered as a hard-fought battle that showcased skill, heart, and the relentless pursuit of victory.